Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are finishing off the laundromat hunt. So this is part 3 of the series and the final part. So I've got 2 boxes of quarters here, and these are allegedly from a laundromat dump. So some owner of the laundromat came in, dumped all these quarters at the bank, and I picked them up. So hopefully there's some silver in here. We've already found some cool stuff in the first 2 parts, so if you haven't seen that, please go check those videos out. Without further ado, we'll get into it. Alright guys, so on the very first roll, I pull them out like this. I pull out one row at a time, and then I replace them back into their rolls so I can deposit them. But anyway, I found this guy here. So we have our first W of the hunt. So this guy is I think Weir farm. Yeah, don't know if that's coming up well on the GoPro or not, but yeah, pretty cool. First W. So let's see what else we can find. Okay, so on the third roll here, I already went through these 2. These are the 2 I have left in the first row here. This is the one I'm working on. So in the third roll, we found a District of Columbia, Duke Ellington, 2009. I think these are relatively low mintage. I've been keeping them, so I'll set this guy aside and we'll keep going. Alright, so in the same third roll here, I went through the last little section here and I found a 2010 Yellowstone and a 2009 US Virgin Islands. So I'll put these 2 aside and we'll keep going. Alright guys, so this first row is pretty crazy. So I'm on the 4th roll here and I found 2 2009 Guam quarters. One's from Denver and one's from Philadelphia. So I don't know if these are particularly rare. I know the mintage is low. Same with the 2010 over here for Yellowstone. I know it's not super crazy, but I don't know. I don't know much about these coins except that they're low mintage, so I like to keep them. I'll fill up a little plastic coin tube with those guys and hold on to them. So alright, I'll put these 2 away and we'll keep going. Alright guys, so I am on the 9th roll and I found a 2012 Acadia. Not too bad, so we'll put that aside and we'll keep going. Alright, roll 11, we found another 2009 Guam, so we'll go ahead and put that aside and we'll keep going. Alright guys, so we are on roll 14 of the box here, and I did find another US Virgin Islands, another Guam. I didn't bother recording those because I'm finding so many of them, but I did find another W, which is pretty awesome. So this one is the Tallgrass Prairie. It's a little gross, as you guys can tell, but not too shabby. I'm happy we're finding all these W's at least. Pretty cool. Alright, we'll keep going. Alright guys, so I wasn't going to include you on this roll, which is the 15th by the way, because I found a Guam, but then I found something very interesting right here. So we have a S quarter. It sort of seems like it may have been a proof at one time. Maybe. It's not as shiny as some of the other proofs I've found, but it is a Salt River Bay. It's definitely not silver. The edge, you can kind of see there. It's got a little copper in it, but still pretty cool find. This box is shaping up to be pretty good, actually. Kind of surprised. Alright, we'll keep going and see what else we can find. Alright guys, so we are almost done with the box here. Only 2 full rows left, and we're on the 3rd row here. First roll of that one, and I found a Delaware that seems to be a spitting horse. So that's pretty cool. You guys see there, right here, there's a little die crack that comes down, and they call that a spitting horse. As a matter of fact, it's right here on the mat. You guys can see that there. So not too bad. Alright, we'll put that one off to the side and we'll keep going. Oh, also, I did find a few other quarters here. 2 2009s, 1 Puerto Rico, 1 District of Columbia, and I also found an Olympic quarter from 2011. I don't know if that's interesting or not. I thought it was really shiny and cool, so I put it off to the side. But yeah, alright. We'll keep going. Alright guys, so roll 38 here had a goodie in it, so let's go ahead and take a look. We got another S quarter here, and it is the American National Park. So not too bad. Another S for the collection over here. This box has been pretty good so far, so I'm hoping, since this box was good, this one will have some even better stuff in it. So we'll see. Let's keep going. Alright guys, so we finished the box here. All empty. These are the last few rolls I went through, and I was kind of saving the end here of this first box for the last few things I found. So I found two 2012s, an El Yunque, and Hawaii Volcanoes. Then I found three more 2009s, two Mariana Islands, and one District of Columbia. And then if we come over here, I found two Alaska quarters that seem to have the extra claw here. Let me zoom in for you guys. There you go. So he's got a couple more than usual on there, and then the second one here also seems to have a little bit of an extra piece down here in between the last two claws, so not too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff aside, and then we will start the second box. Alright guys, so I am on roll 12 of the next box here, and I finally found something to bring you guys in on. We have another Alaska with an extra claw there. So there's an extra claw here on the bear's paw right there. Cool. Alright, we'll keep going. Alright guys, we are on roll 21 here, and I have something interesting here. We got another Delaware with the little guy on the horse, and we have another spitting horse. It's a little hard to see, but you can kind of tell right there his mouth. He's spitting a little bit. It's not all the way down to the edge like some are, but you can still see it. So, alright, I'll put that guy aside and we'll keep going. Alright guys, roll 24, and we have another find here. We have another S quarter, and this one is a Cumberland Island 2018 from Georgia. It's pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and set this guy aside and we'll keep going. Alright guys, we are on roll 30 here, and I have another find. We found another W. So it's a W, and it's one of the San Antonio missions. So yeah, that's what it says. Cool. Alright, I'll set that one aside and we'll keep going. Alright guys, so we are on roll 36 here, and I did just find another Chicao culture 2012 here. So we'll put this over here with these other guys. I forgot to clue you in on these as well. I did add two more into this little pile before I got to this too. But I have a few 2012s here. The Hawaii Volcanoes, US Virgin Islands from 09, a Puerto Rico from 09, and an El Yunque from 2012. So I'll put these guys over into the big pile, and we'll keep going. Alright guys, we're on roll 50. Last roll of the box. Totally empty. Already looked through these guys here, and I do have something here, potentially. Another Alaska with the bear. Looks like he or she, I guess, may have an extra claw here in between these two. So I'll keep this one, put it off to the side, and yeah. Put him in our little collection. I did also come across quite a few 2009s again, across the board, pretty much every design there. And then I did find two 2012 Acadias, the main ones. So I'll put those guys over here, and yeah, that's it for this hunt. Let me go ahead and organize everything here, and we'll go over what we found. Alright guys, so here's today's wrap up. So I'll start from the left. I'm just going to work my way over. So I did find a 2010 and a 2011. I don't know if they're particularly rare or not. So I did come across a few more of them, but I left them alone. I didn't pull them out of circulation. So I have those two guys. I have a bunch of 2012s here. So I only have one Chicao culture, two El Yunques, three Acadias, and three Hawaiian volcanoes. I also have a bunch of 2009s, that's what this is here. So I have one American Samoa, a few Guam here, I think 6. Yeah, 6 Guams, 5 Virgin Islands, 3 Puerto Ricos, 4 District of Columbias, and 2 Northern Mariana Islands. I did pick up a few potentially air coins here. I have 4 of the Alaskan Bears and 2 of the Delaware Horses. So got those guys. And then the good stuff for today, we got 3 W's and 3 S mint marks. So that's pretty good. I'll flip them over so you guys can see what they are here. Some of them are kind of dirty, but you know, it's still W and an S. So these 3 at the bottom are the S's, the 3 on the top are the W's. A pretty good widespread, no repeats, which is great. So yeah, pretty happy with that. And if you guys stay tuned here for one more second, I'll show you guys the entire wrap-up of the whole 3-part series. Okay guys, so here's the entire series wrap-up. This is the stuff we just went over from the 3rd part of the series. This stuff here on the left is from the 1st video, and this stuff on the right is from the 2nd video. So we did get that Balboa coin here from Panama, 2008. Got a bunch of 2009s up here. We did get the silver coin, which is pretty awesome, the 1957. Another Spitting Horse era coin here from Delaware. And that's pretty much it for the 1st video. And then the 2nd video I did pick up a few 2011s and 2010s like I did for the 3rd part here. Not too many of them, but I picked up enough because I don't have any of these guys. I do have them now over in the 3rd part too. But anyway, we have a few 2012s as well, almost one of each. We got a lot of Canadian coins on that last, the 2nd video, which was pretty crazy. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. We did pick up that 1964 silver, which was pretty awesome. It's a little tarnished, you know, but I feel like that adds a little character. We did pick up a W last time as well, the Salt River Bay. And we picked up another Spitting Horse hair, this time the Kentucky one instead of the Delaware. But yeah, that's it for the entire series, guys. So the Laundromat hunt is officially completed. No more coins to go through for that. So I hope you guys liked this little mini-series. I don't know if I'll keep doing the coin roll hunting or not. We'll see in the future. I do it on the side, off camera, but you know, if I come across anything cool like this again, I will certainly let you guys know. So yeah, that's about it for today's video, guys. If you guys liked today's video, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to follow along for more of my content in the future. And I'll see you guys next time.